We begin at the Sharefile homepage, and the first thing we do is go into Folders. Click on Shared Folders and choose the name of the client who you're looking to create that request list for. Once I'm in the client's folder, I click on the little plus and then click Create Request List. Now we're brought to a new page with a series of steps. I've already completed step 1. I'm going to skip step 2 because it is optional. And I'm going to move on to step 3, where I will name my request list 2022 tax info because that is what I would like from the client. Now step 4 is adding request list admins. If there's another person from DDK who's on this project and you want them to be able to also access and view this request list, you can do that here. And you can also choose what you want them to be able to do. So you might want to give them all of the controls so they can do everything you can, or maybe just some of the things. And you can sort through those permissions. And you can add as many admins as you want. I'm only going to add 1. And then once we're done, we hit Create New Request List. Once the list has been created, I have 2 options. I can create the tasks manually, or I can upload an Excel spreadsheet that has a list of the documents I am requesting from the client. This is the example list we will be using, but obviously they can be longer and more complicated. So we choose a list, upload it, and then we do column mapping. So the columns I could have could include due date, description, category, and assignee email. Now, in this case, I've only done the description category, the names of the specific documents I'm requesting, but if you want to add other columns, the program will be able to import them. Since there were 5 documents in the spreadsheet, Sharefile uploads those 5 to the request list. Now, I could have put the due dates in before. I can also enter them individually and manually. The same thing goes for assignees. So that is the email address to which a notification will go saying such and such person from DDK has requested this document. So you can do this in the Excel spreadsheet, just make a column for it, or you can manually add them as I'm doing right now. If you want the requests to all go to the same email address, you can either A, put it in the spreadsheet all under the same email address, or you can click the little empty box next to ID, and then click on bulk edit, which will become clickable. This allows you to edit numerous tasks at once. So you can, for example, set the same assignee for every single task, set the same due date for every single task, etc. Once I set all the due dates and I assign all the documents, I am ready to publish. Once I click on publish, all of the people who I have assigned tasks to will get an email saying Adina Lerner has requested X, Y, and Z documents from you. Click on this link to upload. Whenever a client uploads a requested document, I will get an email. And when I want to view those documents, if I go back into my published tasks, instead of saying in progress as they did before, they say for review, along with a little 1 next to requested documents. And if I click on the document, I can see the requested files and I can download them to my computer to review them. And once I review them and confirm it is the document that I wanted, if I click on the 3 little dots to the right of the document, I have quite a few options. I can approve the document, I can request changes if something wasn't right. I can also send a reminder if the document was never sent in, along with a couple other cool functions that you can discover. The final thing I'm going to show is how I can download an Excel spreadsheet of the contents of the request list, and if we open up, we can see that not only does it include the names and the due dates, it also says the status of the task, whether it was completed, who uploaded the files, when did they upload the files, etc.